Adultery. Oh, the juicy temptations in Russia. Russians have this saying in St. Petersburg, "You'd better get home before the drawbridges go up." Any idea what they mean by that? Some hints. The drawbridges go up at 2 a.m. and come back down at 6 a.m. If you don't make it across before then, you're stuck on Vasilevsky Island. Any ideas now? In short, you might as well go back to your Gnezdo Lubvi, your love nest, and finish your business. No need to zip up your pants, put on your bra, or wipe off that lipstick. It's too late. The ship has sailed on your marriage. That is, unless your spouse calls and says they got stuck on Vasilevsky Island due to a late-night business meeting. Then you're on the same boat, and your complicity will keep it afloat. Or not. Russia is quite the scene for married couples. I met my then-future ex-wife Natasha's best friend Katya and her lover Alyosha. If you read War and Peace, which has 600 characters, then you can keep up with this story. Don't complain. Then I met her other best friend, Ira's lover. Would you like to know his name? Too bad, can't remember it. But what key, pray tell, logical leap was I not making in my marriage until many years later in the U.S. when I stumbled upon an open email from her lover, Richard. I won't get into my amazing ability to deny things in this story. We remained married another 10 years and probably 10 lovers after that. 10 to the square root of 2, more than likely. So, one icy February evening, I got invited to play tennis with my kinda sorta friend Arman. I had known him and his wife Maya for about 2 months. My fondest memory of Arman was during Novi God, New Year's Eve, when he stuck his eye up to a Roman candle to make sure it hadn't finished firing. Fun guy. Anyway, Arman calls me, and I take the subway to the tennis basketball court. When I show up, we suddenly have doubles partners. 2 young women in very, very short tennis shorts. After 2 hot and sweaty sets of tennis on an empty stomach, I was ready to head home. Russians have this other expression, "Let's have a toast." Well, to whatever. Even if you don't have a reason, you can find one anywhere. I guess tennis was as good a reason as any to have a toast. So he invited me into the men's locker room with the 2 long-legged Russian tennis hotties. Why are these ladies taking off their shoes? And socks? It's not all that warm back here. "Na zdarovya," he says. Clunk. The cognac hit me like a rock. When he put his hand on one of their legs, my food-starved, cognac-addled mind caught on. He's setting up a Russian orgy. In a locker room. I gotta go. He squeezed both of the 2 smiling ladies as proof that I should stay. I gotta go. Instead of that orgy, I almost froze to death that night, but I made it home gracefully with a faceplant across the threshold of my apartment. Since that night, I've been allergic to cognac, so never even show me a bottle. The next morning, I revealed the entire story to Natasha, and being the discreet person that she is, never having once betrayed even one of her cheating female friends, she got on the phone with Maya.
И то, что он, любя тебя, да, Доля, любя тебя, сделал тебе больно, убил тебя. Ведь она красива, она молода. И ты понимаешь, Анна, что вся моя молодость, вся моя красота взята им и его детьми.
I learned that Arman was so freaking busted. He would have been better off losing that eye rather than both. Well, you know. Poor guy.